Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I am Desi. If you're new, if you're not new, you already freaking knew that. Welcome back. So, today I'm going to be delivering a healing. So, hear me out. This may seem a little silly to some of you, but I had a lovely subscriber email me and comment and really asking for this healing. So I wanted to come on and deliver that for at least just her. But I know that this is something that most people are unconsciously dealing with, which is the suffering or the addiction to suffering. I know, right? It sounds a little like, I don't know, like who's addicted to suffering? Well, if we really look at it from a fundamental space, we are programmed from little children to disregard what makes us feel aligned, happy, whole, complete, in order to get our needs met. And that facilitates doing things that we don't want to do, which then leads to becoming comfortable in the uncomfortable. And if all of that does not sound like suffering, I don't know what does. But a lot of us have become so used to 144 being uncomfortable and living in mediocrity or living in scarcity that a lot of us can't even cultivate what that feeling of pleasure, happiness, joy is. And the key to tapping into our creative abilities and to be able to consciously, 222 on the timer, create our reality, we must be able to feel an emotion before we can experience an emotion. So, if you're new to this and understanding this, an assumption is created in the subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind reacts to our emotions. It knows what is true through what we are perceiving through the sensory, through how we are emotionally responding. And if you are addicted or unconsciously stuck in a state of suffering, even though you are so used to it that you may not define it as suffering, you're going to have a hell of a time trying to create an experience or a reflection, because reality is just mirroring the inner state of your world, your inner world. 333 on the timer. You are going to have a really hard time creating happiness, joy, abundance, love as a reflection in your reality if you are stuck in a state of suffering or only feel comfortable in a state of suffering. So I want to come on and deliver this light language healing in conjunction with the Agesta code of 7278. So if you've been seeing 727, the number 27, 278, 78, 27, I think I said 27. This is probably for you. I have actually found that a lot of my higher self will communicate specific healings that I need for myself through the numbers that I am seeing in my reality. Now, understand, number synchronicities is our higher self, our higher aspects of ourselves communicating to us about what we are creating, what we need, what actions to take, what state to embody. So We're going to go ahead now that I've kind of given an introduction to what this healing is going to be. I feel like I need to do this. So my guides are wanting me to look into the camera as I speak a little bit of this light language. Maroto sira ikumaroto ihana resikotora inaroso noroa koea ihanari tira onoroa peya suru okuma iha ratiro sonoroto kariashatoro umawatai daratika kumae te I umasoro areni hina Kwarishi te Kristoro ishikisha anaharatoro sanaresitera toroi ihanarasu. Okay, so 555. So mashiwa suku uma rati I asuma I apakia suurana irasi ukuwasa. 727, 727, 727, 727, 727, 727, Musukuma I asana I atu I aratore iratira rasikurare madoroatara vete ikuma I asipa wa honoru ikima musututuiti ikanotorere bataranarati anaredio tukupa I anana I kumanane I te apa o paereti I kusharo tori I amahawatea. 727. Oh, I didn't even say the whole thing. 727, 8. 7278. 7278. 7278. Pikutu ukukwaya masiaro tutu ere I akanarotura resha. So I'm actually feeling guided to just go through and speak on 7278 45 times, which is how traditionally you would use these codes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think that the light language that came through was the way that I'm just going to go with the flow. So 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278. I aquaquema ati arotoroto oti yamasika naira taruasa. Batarite iko keresha karo arasira. Rasakotoriete emanotoro ukupaete anarasira tokoro otoeneata. 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278. I ikukwaya pa I u ana ata iratura shenaratuku u iema hatana waturotu utaeta akaimo suruatai. Maraturui ianarasiro ukununtu uiti iti atoku oiki ayo monoruara ianaraso tututoera raripikiyama. Raturi ishana sukuma iati isi ayatuku u ia isi nusaratiki asono uaete isi apakonae iatataratutu. Misi asa I aquamotua iratututori ikamae te anara satu asi asukumasi ishanarutu usamakia masututuite asi I umata aquani atu orata Ianara sukukue masa. Misi asuno suasi. Misi koku isa. Masura tiki anoto aete asaro. Watara taiki isi asunara tiki isi anu usi ipakia. Masuro toku koya paite asano utaite anona ite garoto ayamasi. Ane ai onai ono. Ani anu mai o. Anai anano nanana yataye tukurai. Ananai anu mai. Amoi amai anu. Rate ono. Garature nioto. Anai non. 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278. Masiti ishakua isirati I. Natu asa notu osha. Masi I asiki ko asha masu. Natu utu I asumi ikia masaro. 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278, 7278. Mosukuki asa osoto ota ai e atu ana haruto tia pakuku pa amaiti ako udaita ala tuta asi. Mahika kumaeta na shatura na siti isi asoku oeshi I nasu uma isi akokoma iasi na tutura taite atutua tatira tuto holy fire reiki symbol coming through atishiki ashakua misika susu onorotura 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 7278 Mikatute yanatuta iti akukuke ama asu Mitatarete atukutu isi Monodoira itukete I aku mara kwariesha toku kai Paire tira sotorishi mi inira tapaite kumaro to sitera tira Mototoko to ui pa asamo naratua. So I'm getting a message. That's the end of the transmission. But I'm getting a message for anybody who went through the whole activation and clearing. It would be really good for you. Like I'm actually getting like stomping and shaking the hips, moving the body to move energy through to completely clear, and to I'm also getting here to do a visualization of retrieving soul fragmentation, soul fragments, and returning. And this may be something that actually took place. I'm actually getting strongly. It's actually something that took place during this clearing and healing, but it would be very beneficial for you to do some physical movement, some activation, dancing, hula hooping, going on a walk. But I'm really getting strongly, anything that's going to shake the hips and the root chakra. So that's the healing, guys. I hope that it helps whoever this reaches. All my love to you, and it's done. It's done. And you are well on your way to happiness, joy, peace, and creation. Mashukuma. Mwah.